Hey guys, Jeff here from W.A.R.G. Coming at you today from a slightly different locale down in Brisbane with a couple of my mates from another channel. We'll reveal that all in due course. Today we're doing a 600-point battle report, standard W.A.R.G format, and I've dusted out the first army I sort of started playing in this system, my beloved old Angmar. This is a sort of themey sort of game. We're going Angmar versus Rangers, so I didn't think it'd be appropriate to bring those things that everyone loves and enjoys, like W.A.R.G and the Witch King. So today we've got Burdhur. He's leading a warband of orcs. He's got 7 sword and board, 5 with spear board, 2 dead marsh spectres and a banner with shield. Then we've got a barrow white leading 5 orcs with sword and board, 6 with spear and shield, and a troll with all the fruit. And finally, my favourite model in the game, painted up in a spectral sort of theme, is the W.A.R.G chieftain leading 9 wild W.A.R.Gs. I'll hand you over to Sean who will go through his army.
G'day lads, it's Sean from the Last Alliance of Noobs and Men. Got Dobbsy down here for a 600-point bat rep and another one that you'll see somewhere else, so sneaky. But going up against his Angmar, I'm taking my Dunedain Rangers. So Aragon with 13 Dunedain Rangers, Helbrad with his almighty anti-terror banner, and then I've just given Aragon a bow. So sadly, no Andrew, Fame of the West, but that 3-pointer might. Mwah.
Happy troll noises.
Happy troll noises. Oh my god.
Rightio lads, in classic W.A.R.G fashion, we'll there's a couple of little things, missions that probably wouldn't suit either army too well. I don't imagine that the Rangers want to play Reconnoiter, so...
Maelstrom, baby, let's go.
Maelstrom. So we're going to do our classic veto. Sean's going to roll out 3 missions for us.
So, pool number 4.
Pool 4.
And number 1, Lords of Battle.
Lords of Battle. 4
I like that. Pool number 5. And number 2, Storm the Camp. Not so much. Pool number 5 and number 2, that's Storm the Camp, so I'll do that again. Yep. Pool number 3 and number 5 is Retrieval.
Retrieval, and if you're happy mate, we'll go straight into a roll-off. The winner vetoes the first and the loser picks the mission.
Yep.
That's
5 and
5. Good
Love
start.
That. Hey! Can we just keep doing this order? Yeah.
There we go, that's got to
4.
lose. Righto mate, so we'll come back to you. Sean will pick the first mission to veto. I'll pick the mission we play. We'll get back to you as soon as he knows what's top of his head.
Just straight up, I'm going to get rid of Retrieval.
Retrieval? No
We're
worries,
not
mate.
playing Retrieval.
Oh, I was sort of hoping for that mission.
That shit.
I'll have a think and get back to you. Righto guys, surprisingly I didn't really want to play to the death with my Horde-like Angmar army. I don't know why. So we are playing Storm the Camp. Sean and I have marked out our corners. We've both sort of decided we're going to play these table edges because we're currently located in them. So I hope you're happy with it.
Lazy wargaming, girl.
So we'll get straight into it. We'll have a roll off and we'll start deploying and we'll go from there. So mate, if you're happy to roll for deployment.
Yeah, 100%.
Big 4.
Big 4. Oh,
this is going to be the game, isn't it?
That's it.
You win tight fights though most of the time. There we go.
Take a 6.
Righto mate. So Sean's going to deploy first. We'll get back to you at the end of deployment.
Awesome.
Alright guys, end of deployment. As you'd expect, there's just a big angry blob of Angmar with trolls, W.A.R.Gs and whatever else hanging around.
There's not much else you can do with deployment in this, is there? It's just...
Make a blob.
Yeah.
And young Sean, what have you done for your deployment, mate?
Same thing. I've deployed as far forward as I can, hoping to run forward a bit, take out some orcs and W.A.R.Gs and maybe a troll or 2.
Burdhur, mate.
Burdhur.
Aim high.
And yeah, see what happens there.
No worries. So if you're happy, mate, best of luck. Handshake on camera. Oop, there it is.
So that good sportsmanship.
And straight into turn 1 priority.
Woo! Big 6.
Goes 6. Roll a couple of them now. Getting a bit scared.
Let's go.
No heroics from me, mate.
I just want to double check.
You're right, mate.
I know that Aragon has everything.
You're right. I'll tell you what.
But is that everything March included? Yeah, I'm going to do a free heroic march with Aragon.
No worries.
Yeah.
March from Aragon, guys. We'll get back to you at the end of movement phase.
See.
Righto guys, end of the movement phase. As you'd expect, the blob has blobbed out of the deployment zone, making its way up the board. The W.A.R.Gs and W.A.R.G chieftain are sort of heading around the left flank of the board. There's a few in the ways and stuff they're going to try to take advantage of. Hopefully get to grips with the Rangers. What have your boys done, mate?
Just bung forward 9 inches. These boys were not in range of the march, so they've moved around 6.
Yep.
but there will be no shooting this turn. 1 out of range and 2
Marching.
marching.
Sweet
Full
as, mate.
distance.
No worries. Well, that gets us straight into turn 2 priority.
Big 4
Goes to
you.
me.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
Do you want to use a heroic my opponent goes first?
I wish I had one of them. As August Legion. There's one now.
man, how good.
Oh, no, it's the other way. Win the priority. No heroics from me, sir. Any from yourself?
I'm going to have a think.
Have a think.
If that's
I'll get
all right.
back to you. Righto, guys. End of the movement phase. Once again, the blob sallied forth. Starting to move around that bit of a forest. We're saying half movement through there. So I dare say that'll sort of force us into this little bit of a area in the middle where we'll be duking it out. Thermopyline. The W.A.R.Gs are doing what they do best and sort of running around the skirt of the board. So yeah, end of the movement phase, mate. Believe you have a little bit of shooting coming my way.
Yeah, so these boys here have moved full.
Yep.
The others I ended up calling a march, so I've moved up 4.5 inches to allow myself to still shoot.
Yep.
And so I'm just going to go straight ahead with it.
Into these poor little orc warriors up here.
Yeah. Are you happy for me to just roll?
As however you want to do it, mate. Like, we tend to group
Yeah.
our shots, so...
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
8, 9, 10. I'll do the big heroes later.
Yep.
So, oh, that's right. We're on the W.A.R.G channel, boys.
The W.A.R.G channel. Free rerolls.
Force to hit. Something. That's something.
Yeah, average, some would say.
3 6s, baby. No, rerolling 1 for poison.
Aragon and Hellbrad having a shot, mate.
Yep, so Aragon's going to be the green die.
Oh! They're on.
One kill.
One kill.
For strength 2 bows, it's not Dale.
Point of might.
Oh, point of might from Hellbrad's tempting. Is it worth it?
I'd love to tell you, mate.
Tell me.
Probably not, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
No worries, mate. Sweet as. Well, that'll take us straight into next turn priority. First blood to ranges, though.
If it was on one of my regular Dunedain, 100%.
Probably, yeah.
But not on a striking hero.
Nah, not when you got 5, 6 trolls kicking around.
Goes to you.
Again, beautiful. That's what we want.
Yeah, beautiful.
Any heroics, sir?
No thank you.
No worries. We'll get back to you at the end of movement. Righty-ho, guys. End of movement, turn 3. The blob's turned into more of a spearhead formation. Still just trying to close that gap between them and the rangers. My lone warrior's sort of running around the back, hoping Sean will forget about him.
Commando mode.
Commando mode. And the other flanking force is just sort of keeping that forest between them and the rangers while angling for the back of the board. So, yeah, Sean's opted to stand still, and I believe you have a bit of shooting for us, mate.
Yeah, so I decided to call a heroic accuracy
With
Aragon, so free heroic
Free.
accuracy.
You gotta love it.
Let's go. Master of battle, eat your heart out. So to start off with, these 4 here will be going at Burdhur. They have a clear shot.
Yep, so 3's to hit. Point of might on 3 to hit.
Was it point of might on 2 to hit? Your D6.
6, so 6s.
6s. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Righto.
Then we've got 5 in Hellbrad.
Yep.
Hellbrad's going to be the black dice. They have 1 in the way, re-rolling because of accuracy. Cool, we'll take it. In the way.
Reroll.
Yeah, re-roll those 2. So 1 hits the orc.
Yep.
So Hellbrad hits the orc. See if I kill him. Nope. No poison on him. Does 1 wound on Burdhur.
I'm gonna elect to spend his point of fate now. And he'll spend a point of might to not take that wound.
Fair enough. And then I've got 5 more plus Aragon.
Yep.
With 2 in the ways.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Go and fight dice, mate.
That's it. First in the way.
Re-rolling.
Re-roll. So those get through.
Yep, see if you kill the
This
orc.
has to hit the first guy. Nope. Second in the way. Re-rolling Aragon. Both go through to Burdhur.
Yep.
Does 6.
There's
Does a
1
wound.
on Burdhur, 2 wounds remaining, sir.
I'll take it.
No worries.
I'd like... Oh, these 4? What are they doing?
That's getting pretty scary for Burdhur. I'm gonna have to put some more in the ways there, I think.
Please don't.
That'll be another turn's priority, I believe,
Yeah.
sir. Stop
All
winning
yours.
this. It's nice to not roll hot at the moment. Any heroics, sir?
No thank you.
No worries, we'll get back to you at the end of movement.
Most definitely.
End of movement again. The blob's moved up once again, just one small change as Burdhur is sort of nursing his wounds a little bit, probably put about 7 in the ways for poor old Sean's archers. Once again, the W.A.R.Gs are sort of trotted up, and the sneaky commando still moving up on the flank. Sean's elected to stand still again, mate. Are you having another shot?
Yeah, just straight at your regular boys. So these are my normal guys.
Oof, that's looking a bit better.
That is much nicer.
And 4 6s. 10-5, that nice bracket, eh?
Gets 1, I'll spend a point of might to kill 2.
No worries.
So I use a point of might on this boy here, Percy.
Percy's spending his might.
Is spending a point of might.
That'll be 1 orc, 2 orcs dead.
To kill, and then I've got Aragon and Halbrand, and then I'll write down everything in a minute. Aragon's going to be the black dice.
No worries, mate.
Aragon hits, that's something.
3 point of might to kill.
Doesn't need to.
Point. Another orc bites the dust. Starting to accrue a bit of a dead pile. And that'll take us straight to the next turn priority, sir.
Yeah. 2, what are yours?
Consistent. I'll get any heroics from you, sir.
No.
No worries, none from me.
Well, actually, do you know what? Free. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to do a free heroic mark. I'm not going to.
Roger. Oh yeah, bit of kiting away, I like it. Yeah, get back to us at the end of movement. Righto, end of the movement phase. The blob has moved forward, sort of trying to entice some combat, and Sean hasn't disappointed. He has gone in hard. I think he's had a bit of a sniff or something. Troll's sort of there with a bit of a gap, and there might be a hero with strike in combat with another hero that can call it combat, I'd imagine, mate. I don't know.
Yep.
Just a guess, but
Bang on.
the W.A.R.Gs have continued to move up the hill. And I believe Sean's got 5 dudes that have stood still and are going to have a shot at him and potentially the commando orc.
Yeah. So, I'll start with my first shot.
Yeah, mate.
This bad boy, straight onto him.
Into the commando orc, yep.
Yep. Hits.
Yep.
Poison. That's a joke I make way too often.
Yep.
But that's fine. These 4 into your W.A.R.Gs.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Percy's the one.
Percy's not in there. Percy's over there.
No
So
worries.
they've all got might.
Yep.
Fuck me. Those 4 have been terrible.
Not on
Jesus Christ.
So your shooting hasn't been good today, but maybe
At all.
combat. I reckon this is the time, mate. So going into the combats, mate, you're calling any heroics?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who would have dunk it? Heroic combat.
Yep.
Heroic combat.
Yep.
Heroic strike.
With its 3 point of might.
With his free.
Yep.
Heroic combat.
Yep.
Heroic combat.
No worries.
Fuck me. Let me write that shit down.
You're right. We'll come back to you in a second. Righto, so Sean's gone through and called quite a few heroic combats. Tradition is that we record the combats of heroes. In this game we're just going to be a bit ad lib. The ones that are interesting we'll definitely record. So
Just going to do that. Whoops. Oh well.
to start with, mate, which heroic combat would you like to do first?
Going to do this one in here.
No worries.
So UG against your 1.
I'm going to shield.
Oh, see what you get, baby. Don't do this to me.
4 high.
5s.
I got a
Take
banner.
it. You do have a banner.
You and him fight, mate. Strength 4, needing 5s.
He is trapped in there.
Yep.
We'll drop him on that 5.
We'll
Oh
do
my
it.
goodness.
1 down. He gets to move, mate. Be terror to charge the trolls, the only thing.
Fearless. Because
yeah,
a banner.
Brad.
But he's going to go into
Yep.
those 2.
Righto.
Then we'll go on to the Aragon one.
Yeah, mate. So I'm going to shield again.
So Aragon strikes up.
Yep.
So I'll just do Aragon strike, higher than the troll.
Yep.
He's going into the troll, so let's be real here. So friend, Halbrand, Aragon, I get a 4 high, I do have a banner.
So do I.
I get a 5.
Oh, banner. Number 2. Nah, goes to you on fight, mate.
Clutch that. Man, if I fail that. Right.
Got to roll the wound yet.
Aragon, not trapped, I don't think.
Nah, you can get out there.
So Aragon, 4, strength 4d5, so potentially.
Point of might, maybe. See what the others do first.
Yeah. Halbrand, gets him.
Yeah.
Sick, awesome. I don't know why I questioned it, honestly.
If I can get him out without knocking Halbrand, could you grab him? Cheers, mate. Thank you.
He'll go over there. All right, and good old Fearless.
Straight into the troll.
Straight into the troll with him, with Aragon, and with this bad boy.
No worries. Do you want to happy to resolve the troll combat now, mate, or do you want to do the others?
I'll go on to the other ones.
Right, mate. Which one would you like to do?
So we'll do this one and one in here.
Yep, right, so I'm in a shield.
Yep.
Too high.
I'll get a 6.
You went on fight regardless.
Not trapped. Oh no, he's still alive.
So we'll just back away. Blit.
This one here.
Sorry.
That one.
So you'll go through that gap there.
And then I've got my 4 attacks.
Yep. I'm going shield again.
The black dice have used my 6.
Yep, you went on fight. Not trapped.
No. I will get him.
Yep, it's him.
Alright, so he's going into that one.
Yep.
And he's going into your banner.
Alright, mate.
Did you have priority?
I believe I did, yeah. So we might we'll roll out the troll combat and we'll give him an update at the end for the rest, eh?
Yeah, sounds good.
So yeah, I'll go with my troll, set the bar, seeing as he is out fort.
Yep.
He gets a 5 high.
Alright, so Aragon will get the 6.
Yep.
Your troll is trapped in there.
Yes,
Yep.
I believe so. If he can't, old mate's not. No, he's not going to get the full inch. Yep. So trapped.
Cool. So Aragon doubling up your D6.
D6. So be
So strength 4, D5.
5s.
2 wounds. Hellbrad.
No
Third
dead
wound.
troll.
That's a dead troll. Beautiful. I'll take it.
Nicely done, sir.
Success in combat, but I'm going to lose the game.
Never know. Righto, lads. We'll roll out the rest of these and we'll give you an update at the end.
Sounds good.
Righto, end of the combat phase is that big blob that I've been moving around for the last couple of turns starting to look a little bit thinner. The Rangers, yeah, they've just come through and punched an absolute hole. They've spent a bit of might, but they've probably still got half as much again left. So, yeah, I managed to lose 4 orcs after the troll died. 5. But, yeah, like I said, the Rangers are just going off their head. So it'll be interesting to see this turn, I think, be pretty big, and this priority. Not that, you know, obviously he's got the might to counter call anything I call, but we'll see. Let's go into priority, mate.
Might drainage.
On a 2. 3.
Would you like to call anything, my sir?
I'm going to call a heroic move with Burdhur.
I'm going to do a heroic move with one of my boys. Tommy, have you used it? Yes, he has. Shit Cloak.
Shit Cloak.
Famous Shit Cloak. He's been on 3 channels now. Get around him.
He is.
World Traveller.
Best ranger in the army, apparently.
Oh, bang on.
Why do you call him Shit Cloak, mate? It was a word.
Because his cloak is really brown.
I thought it was an elf word for prince or something.
Oh yes, it's in my head canon. It's elf for noble man or something. It's Sindarin. Yes.
I got no more heroics, mate, so happy to roll that off.
Yep.
You want to name the priority?
roll off. I'm good. So high
That'd be
numbers.
nice.
All yours.
No worries, mate. We'll do our heroics and we'll get back to you at the end of the movement phase. Righto, end of the movement phase. Managed to get a lucky little spectre shot off and stopped old mate moving completely, so he's just sort of standing in the middle of nowhere. But once again, just a general re-engage. Burdhur's grabbed one and then the orcs have all sort of tried to tie blokes up. W.A.R.Gs have pushed around to the back, sort of a little punch force with the W.A.R.G chieftain going for the objective, and 3 have dropped to help the main fight. So going into shooting, I don't believe Sean has any because he's all moved full.
Yep.
But into combats and in typical Ranger fashion, about 200 heroics.
That's it. Who needs a Master of Battle when you've got all this might?
Might on every model. Importantly, Burdhur is called a heroic
Combat as well.
combat with his last point of might. What have you done on your end of the thing,
So
Sean?
heroic combat with Aragon, heroic combat with Bill Fernie, heroic combat with, what's your name again, Tom, and a heroic combat with Willie.
Yep, and there was a strike in there.
Oh, and a strike with Hellbrad.
Hellbrad, just to stop me doing silly things with Burdhur. So, righto, mate, that'll be you're the man with priority. We'll roll off to see whose heroic combat goes off first, I believe.
You.
Goes to Team Evil. So, you're happy to roll that out now?
Yep.
So, it'll be Burdhur plus the banner.
1 plus your banner.
Pink's the banner. Ooh, good start. 4 high.
I get a 3. I will have a banner reroll.
So, will I.
5.
5.
He.
Get the banner. It's a 6.
Those, I'm sick of seeing those Angmar.
Sixes. That's the first one that's come up this game,
Oh,
I
no,
think.
I can't complain.
No. I think you are trapped there, sir.
Ah, well and truly.
So Burdhur is going first.
That's a dead
That's
boy.
a dead boy.
Oh, no. How dare you?
So it's just where Burdhur goes.
They got names, so they're personal. Each death, each kill is personal.
Means something.
It's personal attack.
Burdhur is just going to slip into that range there, mate.
Hello.
Could... Yeah. So it just makes it a one-on-one for a combat then, though.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll see if it's a play. Probably not. Then the banner is going to go and help these fellows up over here.
Oh, you don't want to put him in the hell, bro?
No. Right, mate.
My hero combat.
Roll out some of your heroics if you can.
Let's go with this one here.
Just to make this a bit easier on ourselves, let's put this here, eh? Rightio, where would you like to go?
So just one on your one there.
Gonna shield?
Yep. I will get a 5.
Yeah, 6. Not today.
And... Oh,
Bugger.
I fainted. No, I'll just...
Back away.
I'll technically you back away.
Yeah, I'll back away. I lost the fight.
Cool. Aragon.
Aragon verse 1. I'm gonna shield.
Oh, big 4.
Also
take
a 4.
He's very dead on
Very
6.
dead.
And
Alright, mate. That's this boy.
now, the big call. Equal fight.
Yep.
You have Burley.
No, he doesn't. Not on Burdhur.
Let's go.
Righto. Fearless. Yep, sweet. Right, mate.
Alright, combat over here.
Yep, so I've got 1-on-1.
1-on-1.
So I'm going to shield.
Yep.
4.
Gets 4.
Banner.
Yep.
Oh, it was a 5.
My banner. Oh.
Just backs away.
And this heroic combat
Here.
here.
Combat. 1-on-2. 1-on-1.
Yeah, 1-on-1.
Get the 6.
I do have my banner in range. 6-inch banner, baby. Oh.
Nearly. He's spent his point of might. Yeah. Bugger.
Cool.
Righto.
That was not ideal.
Not the best round, but let's see if you can make something out of it here, mate. So we'll roll this one out and
Yeah.
Burdhur versus Aragon. Are you happy to do that first?
Yeah, 100%.
Sweet as.
Oh, see what you get.
4 high.
I get a 4 high.
Yep.
I'm high. Oh, we're equal fight.
Equal fight.
I'm going to do a banner reroll. Aragon gets a 6.
Gets a 6.
You don't have your banner.
Nah, not anymore.
That goes to me.
So he's got 2 wounds remaining. Defense 6. You need 5s on Aragon.
Oh, I only rolled 1 dice with that ranger. Wait, easier. 6s with everyone. No,
5s.
Strength 4, 5s with everyone.
Yep, 5s all around, mate. Needing 2 of.
There's 1 5.
1 5.
Aragon will use 2 points might to kill him outright.
Yep, Burdhur's down. And Aragon has 1 point of might remaining.
And his free ones, yeah.
Yeah, and it's free ones. Righto, we'll roll out the rest of the combats and we'll get back to you. That's the leader down. Righto guys, end of the combat phase. Once again, fewer and fewer. Big troll missing, you saw that. But yeah, a couple of fewer orcs. But across the board, I think, yeah,
I think it was only 2 orcs killed, which I'm very happy with.
that's it, yeah. Sean needs to slow down a little bit, but I'm going to try not let him. So I think that'll take us straight into another turn of priority.
That's it.
5.
4. I'm going to use 3 point of might to do a move.
4 move.
We've got the barrel one.
Got a couple of wargs. I have no might on the barrel work, so probably delay you with my warg. So I am actually going to spend a point of might to pull a challenging move with the chieftain.
Nice.
Actually, no, because then he's got to go that way too. Mate, you know what?
You going to let me have it?
You go for gold.
No problem.
We'll go back to you at the end of the move phase.
Sound.
Righto, end of movement phase. The blob has struck again. Sean called heroic move. Aragon's popped out and engaged old mate with a friend. The rest of the rangers have just engaged the wargs and a couple of orcs here. This bubble was sort of left untouched, so I managed to get a couple of little traps, hopefully win a couple of fights. And the barrow wight come around and cast a 2-wheel paralyse on Aragon. Spent the 3-wheel to resist and rolled a single 6, so he resisted the spell and has 1 point of will left. So hopefully next turn's the turn of the paralyse.
He's got 2 will left.
2 will left.
Nice.
Sorry, about barrow wight. I thought you
Barrow,
said...
sorry. Sorry, no,
I was
yeah,
thinking
barrow
Aragon.
wight,
Going, oh no!
I wish he had 2.
My game plan's gone.
Heroic resolve.
That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much this. And then over here, my wargs had sort of swamped those 3 remaining rangers, and the Clando orcs finally in the fray.
Yeah.
So going into combat, the combat phase, mate. Yeah. Any heroics from you?
Yeah, so I'm going to call heroic combat with Hellbrad.
Yep.
Call a heroic combat with Tomo.
Yep.
I will call a heroic combat with this bad boy here.
Yep.
Who's that? That's Bert. And fuck it, heroic combat with Billy.
No worries. And I'm going to call a heroic combat with my W.A.R.G chieftain.
No, you're not.
I will not allow it. So that'd be my priority, sir. So we'll see whose heroic goes off first.
Yep.
Goes you.
Nice, I'll take it.
Where would you like to start?
I'm going to do one of these first.
No worries.
So let's do Billy.
Billy versus 2 W.A.R.Gs. I'll set the bar. Get the fire high.
It's all yours.
No worries. He will be trapped, so I'll double my dice. Strength 4, defense 4.
Yep.
4s. 3 wounds.
Yeah, can't even fake that. Your heroic combat.
Yep, so W.A.R.G chieftain plus a W.A.R.G.
I'll get 6.
6. He's going to spend a second point of might to make that a 6 and win the fight on fight.
He does have 3 might, doesn't he?
Yeah, 3 might hero.
Cheeky
so
git.
he's got 1 left.
Absolute monster.
I don't think you're trapped there though.
No.
So he will get still 4s for him because he's strength 5.
See ya.
3 wounds. And he is going to slam into there, and old mate is going to run in. I'll measure it in a second, but closest to the objective.
Cool.
Let's go to your next heroic, sir.
Yeah, so Hellbrad and friend on him.
On a W.A.R.G. Big W.A.R.G's dice. Gets a 5.
Hellbrad, friend,
Battery roll.
banner on Hellbrad. Point of might from Hellbrad, so he's out now.
Last point of might on W.A.R.G to win the fight.
Yep. And
Defense 3 or 4. It'll be 4s regardless. Dead. I was stressing for you.
oh, I had an extra bloody dice. I might not have needed to use that much. I keep rolling them as
one attack.
One attack.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Hellbrad. He's gunning it.
Yep.
So let's see. Cool.
Sweet as.
I'll come up with him.
No worries. Into 2 W.A.R.Gs. Yep.
Big 5.
Need the 6. Don't get it.
Take it. Nope.
That'd be no dead puppies. And the only other heroes we really have in combat, mates, Aragon. If you want to roll that out, we'll do the rest all together.
That's just Aragon.
Shielding. Get far.
And that's his friend. Aragon
Won't have the banner.
won't have the banner. He's used his 3 point of might for his heroic move, so you win that.
Right, so just back away, sir.
Yeah.
Now an all captain.
Shit.
We'll roll out. Oh, we got the W.A.R.G chieftain again.
Yeah.
Keen to do that.
Oh, big 6.
6. W.A.R.G chieftain. He gets a 6. Wins on fight.
Yeah, he'll die.
2 wounds so far.
Yeah, they can't survive 2 wounds.
Nah, no worries. We'll roll out the rest of it and get back to you with an update. Righto, end of the combat phase. What a bloody shocker for sort of both of us. We both had a win and loss. So I think another 2 W.A.R.Gs and an Orc went down, and I managed to cleave out Fate Point and Might off the Fire Ranger, and another 1 or 2 Rangers in the blob.
Yeah.
So it's starting to look a little bit light on both sides. Are really starting to hurt on 1 off break. I think you're a fair way off.
Still a little while off.
Yeah, no worries. So on to next turn priority.
Yep. Big 3.
On the 5.
Cool. I'm going to use Albert's point of might.
Right move. I've got nothing to challenge you there, mate, so you go for gold. We'll get back to you at the end of movement. Righto, once again, into the move phase. Sort of the blob has been whittled down. We're sort of looking at 1 Ranger versus 2 Orcs in most places, if not a Spirit. Aragon's gone into 2 Orcs, 1-on-1, W.A.R.G into 1, W.A.R.G Chieftain and 2 W.A.R.Gs into 1, and 1 W.A.R.G into Hellbrad, and the boys sort of just sitting on the cusp of the enemy camp. So mate, that'll take us straight into the combat phase. I've got absolutely no might remaining on the table. So
beautiful.
Anything for you?
Heroic combat with Aragon, his free one.
No worries, into 2 Orcs. So.
And that'll be it, I believe.
Happy to roll that out straight away. I am going to double shield.
Tom has used his, and Albert has also used him. Yep. So you're going to shield, do the roll.
Get a big 5.
That's 6.
Oh, 6 there. Wazoo. He will need 5s to kill here.
Yeah, he will.
Does too. I am now broken.
Yeah, take those courage checks. He's going to go into your, because he passed his courage previously, so he's going into the Barrow.
No worries at all, mate. If you're happy,
straight into that.
Yeah, I've got priority anyway, so let's do that one straight up. So
Yeah.
Barry White into Barry White and
Barry White
and a spear support.
Perfect. Do your thing.
Gets a 5 again.
Aragon and friend get a 5 high.
You win on fight, but I do have a banner there.
Yes.
7. Fish out the big 6. Not today.
What D is he?
Defense 7. So
7.
6s on arrow.
6s everywhere.
Everywhere. Yep. 2 wounds.
There's one. I don't have any more
Don't
might.
have any more might left.
I don't think Albert's got mine. No, Albert does not. And Aragon only has his
No worries.
3.
So we'll back away and we'll have 1 wound remaining. Righto, mate, and W.A.R.G chieftain into 1 with 2 W.A.R.Gs.
Yep. I'll set it on a 5, double 5.
W.A.R.G gets a 5.
Oh, it's all yours.
Do you want to see you get your 6 with your banner?
Oh, of course. My banner. It's all yours.
All mine. You are trapped, so you get 2 more dice. He does 2 wounds there.
Look at you playing my army for me.
Don't want to cheat you, mate. That's not what I'm about. Hellbrad versus 1, mate.
Big dog on a 5.
No banner for me.
I like that he doesn't get negative to dice rolls.
Nice.
Does not kill though.
Does not kill, unfortunate.
We're talking shit. Two-handed with the banner.
Go this way so we can't punch it. Done. We'll roll out the rest and give a bit of an update at the end of combat.
Perfect.
Righto, end of the combat phase. There is precious little left for Angmar. Over in this corner, I'm still fairly solid, but I dare say courage is about to take a bit of a toll on most of it, so we'll see how we go. That'll take us straight into another turn of priority, sir.
Sure will. I'll take it.
Goes to Rangers. No heroics here.
Now the juicy shit.
Yes. We'll get back to this at the end of movement.
Albert.
Righto. End of a very successful movement phase for some.
Oh, fucking hardcore.
Oh,
Tell you
right.
what.
So obviously Angmar's broken. Sean did the right thing and tied up my heroes and high courage stuff. I had 4 blokes on the objective thinking, oh yeah, four courage checks, needing an 8.
They'll hang around.
Surely 1, but yeah, not a single one. So I'm pretty confident that's sealed my fate because the game does end this turn.
Yes.
But I've thrown an orc into the Gon, see if we can get a sneaky leader wound there. I'm not going to hold my breath, but stranger things have happened. And see if we can deal with pesky Hellbrad once and for all. So if you're happy, mate, you got any heroics into the combat phase?
Yeah, I'm going to heroic combat with Aragon.
He's not going to win that combat, mate.
No, it's not. Tommy has his smite. I was like, I think Tommy has it, but he has. Timmy has. That's sad. I wanted heroic combat there because I wanted to get into the old
man
man.
chieftain, poor fella.
Oh, strength 6.
So good.
What an-
I've been playing in strength 5. I didn't realise it was 6.
Yeah, he's crazy good, man. So we'll do the heroic combat, I guess.
No worries. I'm going to go for it because why not?
Oh, sorry, I need to roll in there.
You're right. Lucky you did. Did you get the banner?
I do not get the banner.
Well, there's a leader wound, mate.
D6.
Oh, man, he's put a wound. Oh, D6.
Strength 3, D6.
Lucky, yeah.
Armor upgrade.
The
Oh,
orc,
God.
could. He should have been on the objective that
Oh,
way.
that.
Oh, you're back, mate.
It's so bad. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, that's what we would like to see. Let's do 4 Rangers versus me single doggy.
Yes, sick. 8 attacks, baby.
Oh, there's my first 6 of the game. Is it gonna do it?
He's done it.
He has actually done it.
I think these guys have a banner.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Speak about the last turn. Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
He's gonna go for the yellow cloak because I've hated him all game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nah.
I'll take it. Oh my god. Why is it now that they've turned
I
up?
don't know. I'm liking it though.
Yeah.
A turn or two ago would have been handy. Let's do Spectre versus 1.
Yep. Big 4.
Banner, maybe. I'm gonna roll, see if it matters. It does matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Goes to you.
Tip. Nice.
Let's do my banner. No, sorry, let's do the barrow whites.
Yep. I'll drop a big 5.
I think it's your priority.
Your banner.
Goes to you. He has 1 wound left, needing a 6.
Oh. A lot of snake eyes have shown up today.
Yeah, the wound rolls haven't been hot, mate. Banner finally.
Big 5.
Goes to you. Banner reroll.
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Hard fight.
Ooh, still alive. Wow, the Rangers, for sure. And there's shit cloak. Look at him. He's running. He's running to the camp.
He would have won the game for you, I reckon, if it had gone on.
Free heroic teleport on a 6. Succeeds with 2 points of might.
Because he is a captain.
Yeah, he is. It's shit cloak.
Right,
Hellbrad.
the single most important combat in this game.
Watch him cart this. What do
go
you get
first, mate.
high?
I got the
All right. Oh, big 4 with the banner reroll though.
Chieftain.
There's a 4.
And the 2 W.A.R.Gs. Gets a 6.
Oh, all right. Come on, Hellbrad. Clutch it,
retreat.
baby. Oh,
Nearly. Point of might. Not trapped though, because he walked in there of his own free will. So first round of strikes from the chieftain.
D5, strength 6.
Force, 3 wounds, 4 wounds from the
Not
chieftain.
surviving that, his 2 wounds, 1 fate.
Yeah, right. So I do get the mercy killing of W.A.R.G.
7, not enough to break me.
Not enough to break you.
I think you needed 1 more.
One more. Nearly got there. Aragon nearly went down to that single.
Oh my god.
Well, that'll be the end of the game, guys. Pretty rough. I felt like I was in the driver's seat for a bit of it, but just that bloody 4 courage checks.
Those 4 courage checks.
Yeah. So we'll have a wrap up anyway, score up, and we'll have a bit of a post game chat. Talk to you shortly.
Keen as.
We're back. Okay, guys.
That was a draining game.
It was
knackered.
an absolute. I think we had a game this morning, obviously, but that one we both put in 100%. We were both thinking about every single move we made.
That was. I think this was definitely our competitive game. I think we said our first game was going to be the competitive one, being at the higher points value.
Yeah.
But very early on, that turned into just let's have a bit of fun. This one went competitive.
We were both thinking 3 or 4 turns ahead. And
We were really, really thinking about everything we did. There are a few moments that I did not, and I made a couple of grave mistakes.
Made a couple myself, mate. One was intentional, but a couple weren't.
Yeah, that's it.
But
so it ended, what was it, 6-0
Rangers.
to me. Go to Rangers.
Rangers
Woo!
got up, which it was a themey game, and
Yeah.
in the theme, I think the Rangers traditionally beat Burdhur. So, but all I can say is I think Burdhur will come back for round 2 at some stage.
Yes, most definitely. I'll make the trek up north.
That sounds good, mate. Any highlights, lowlights, mate?
Definite highlight was jumping in on that troll.
Yep.
You set that trap quite nicely, and you drew me in.
Yep.
Though I think, as you said, you didn't expect me to full send it as much as I did.
I was hoping to grab 3 or 4 balls to stop the shooting hurting as much, but it was a full send.
I went hardcore on it, taking him out and then taking Burdhur out.
Yep.
Not the next turn, but the turn after as well. So taking those 2 big boys out. So that was big. I think my low light was not necessarily something that happened in a fight or anything against anyone. It was my moving at the beginning of the game. I really should have sat back.
Just sat in that camp.
At my camp instead of coming and meeting you at the middle of the board. Because I just watched those W.A.R.Gs run around, and by the time they got to a certain spot, I was like, I really can't make it back. So I was then banking on the entire game, breaking you, getting that leader kill to get me those 6 points, and then praying to God that I could break someone through to get up into your camp, or, as what happened at the end of our game, I tie up your heroes, you fail courage, and no one ends up there, giving me that 6 zip. So that was my low light, just not judging my moves properly, and also being done with W.A.R.G at the end and running him away from all the combats. Why did I do that?
He ran into a combat, it just probably wasn't the best combat for him.
No, although to be fair, thinking about it now, moving W.A.R.G back there did allow me to then run into the W.A.R.G chieftain at the very end of the game.
100%.
So long term it was good. For the short term, the next turn after I did that, I lost about 3 ranges because I didn't have that banner effect.
And that's it. And that's, as much as you say moving those guys back was a bit of a mistake, I think it was one of the better plays because it prevented me just sitting at the camps for my W.A.R.Gs. I needed to split that force to deal with the Rangers, and obviously I split it just too much because of the 4 I had left behind ran away. You know, if I had the 5 or 6 there, it's just more dice to try.
That's a big thing about the Rangers is similar to you teasing me with that troll, is me teasing you with Rangers and trying to pull you away
from the objective.
2 different spots and whatnot. Though with those 3 Rangers who were terrible at shooting, what was that about? Unbelievable. Those 3, I pulled them away, but way too close to the objective. So they're dumb bitches.
Back to the practice range, mate, and I'll be back on the table next time.
What about your highlight? I'm sure there's a couple. That W.A.R.G chieftain.
W.A.R.G chieftain. I've said to Sean I'm going to include that W.A.R.G chieftain in the tournament list. I think it's just one of those models that'll catch people by surprise. Like I was playing him as a fight 5, 3 attack, strength 5, but he's strength 6.
Strength 6, yeah.
He is an absolute weapon.
He's truly underrated. Not enough people take him in Angmar lists.
No, I agree 100%.
I get that there is that negative of him not being able to call heroics with other troops. It just affects W.A.R.Gs.
But when you got
still, when you got 9 W.A.R.Gs.
9 W.A.R.Gs, 10
and
inch
why
moving.
Nargs? Why Nargs? 9 W.A.R.Gs. Strength 4.
Hurts.
Deadly.
So, and that's it. Low light for me obviously was my courage checks, mate. Have to get those dice in the microwave, but it was one of, like I said to you guys a couple of times now, those games where it's those couple of key decisions and it's a close game the whole way. That's what this game is, and that game reflected that. You know, it was close. We played to the wire, and the result was a couple of dice rolls, and that's what it's all about.
That's it. And another big thing, I think, gut instinct in this game, Lord of the Rings in general, just following your gut. Like with Halbrad, as I said, I thought that was a low light. My gut instinct was to run him back, and eventually it
paid off.
It paid off. In the long term, obviously. But yeah, that's what I love about this game.
100%.
Is you can be good and shit at the same time. So you just you follow your gut and you'll
most of the time, as long as you commit to what your gut's saying, it'll go the right way.
Exactly. As soon as you hesitate in this game,
she's all over.
You're done. You're done. Don't overthink your stuff. Just do it.
Do it. Oh, well, thanks for the game, mate.
Yeah, no, thank you.
If I don't see you down here next time.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
No worries, guys. Thanks for watching. Hey, hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.